Okay, so we're back on the JP account with another pay-to-play SR card showcase for you guys, and that is going to be the Buuiccolo. Actually, when I started showcasing SR cards, this was like one of the more requested ones, and I finally got enough dupes in order to 100% him. So we're going to see what he can do in today's video, and of course, we're going to go through his details as we always do with these showcases. So his stats, unfortunately, with the orb system, only 3,002 all stats, so he's not one of the special ones with 5,000 plus. He's got 11,813 HP, 9,403 attack, and 6,960 defense. The HP stat is pretty good over there. He's just a regular SSR, not a TUR at the moment, with a leader skill of tech type enemies attack minus 30%. Which could be useful if you want to do that kind of challenge where you want to take a very long time, but the opponent does very little damage. With the super attack, he causes extreme damage to the enemy and lowers the enemy's attack. Unfortunately, the percentage that it lowers the enemy's attack is 10%. Usually, it would be around 20%, but I believe because it was released as an SR card, it just sticked with the 10% lowering the enemy's attack, so that's a bit unfortunate. And with the passive skill, he recovers 30% HP dealt as damage, so kind of like Bpan. But I believe Bpan's is 33% HP recovery, so a little bit less. And of course, she deals a little bit more damage, I would presume, compared to the Buuiccolo. But we'll see. For the hidden potential system, I've given him level 15 critical, 6 additional, and 5 dodge. I gave more criticals because of the fact that the lowering attack right now is only 10%, so it's not going to be too crazy of a debuff, but it's still going to be super helpful at the very least. But I'm going to definitely be focusing more on the healing part of this card. For the link skills, we have Brainiac's Demon, Majin, Metamorphosis, Nightmare, the Wall Standing Tall, and Formidable Enemies. Usually these Buu cards have a lot of attack links, and that is the same case for this card. Brainiac's, Margin, Nightmare, Wall Standing Tall, and Formidable Enemy are all attack links right there, and that's where it lacks in the key link section, so sacrifice key for attack. For the categories, we have Majin Buu Saga, Transformation Boost, and of course, Artificial Life Forms. And so this is the team that we're going to be running. We have 100% leader with the Ella Texel for Artificial Life Forms, and then the cooler here is to provide the 170% attack and defense for Transformation Boost. So 270% leader skill that the Buuiccolo is under. And then we have a bunch of support. The main linking partner is going to be the Buutangs. He activates pretty much all the attack links that the Buuiccolo has. So that's what we're going to be running. And just in case if anything goes south, I will use a Tree of Might to super attack. But we have supports at the end of the rotation anyway, so it should be fine. So let's jump in to the event. Even cool as a support as well for Buuiccolo if I wanted to. But I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. We'll just have him on the other rotation for now. Because we just always have supports anyway. So we're going to do Vegeta Blue's Dokkan event. That way we can lower the attack of the enemy, I believe. And you'll see how that goes. And because it's not too hard of an event, we're going to see like how much damage we can heal back up. I'm not going to be trying to use any items to heal up. And we're not going to do too much attack power with anybody else. Just Buuiccolo and some people that have guaranteed supers. If they crit, if they additional super attack, I really can't control that. But here we go. So we took a little bit of damage. 389,000 attack stat. 245,000 damage. Back to full health. 30% of that would be around 80,000 HP return, I believe. So that's actually pretty impressive. That's a good heal back for sure. We're going to put Buutangs in this rotation right here. It's going to meet up with Buuiccolo. Easy peasy. We're just going to super attack here since our rotations are pretty much set. We still want to get to the text phase before the Dokkan meter. So that's the goal here. And to do the Dokkan mode with Buuiccolo would be pretty good to do. We're going to check out his defense stat once we get the rotation set and see how he goes with the attack stat as well. Because it's definitely going to increase once we have our rotations properly working. So we are going to be dealing with type disadvantage for a bit. But we have a pretty good team here. I'm not going to lie. And we can deal out so much damage if we wanted to. So we are probably going to do a lot of damage right here. And if this crits, it might even one-shot the Vegeta Blue. Okay, 765,000. Pretty good. We get the seal in as well. I guess we can see what it'd be like if we targeted type disadvantage. And how much he can tank as well. And even with, I think, Metamorphosis activating, we're healing even more. So, yeah, it's pretty insane. 65,000 attack stat, 36,000 defense. Let's collect some orbs here. And that wraps up to 91,000 attack stats before the super attack. And we're going to see what the super attack multiplier does to the attack. 394, around the same. Yeah, if you're Thursday type disadvantage, don't expect too much heal back. 91,000. That's a 30,000 HP return, which is actually still pretty good. That's going to save you one normal hit at the very least. But we're going to finish up the Vegito Blue right here. And now we're on to the tech one now. We still got a decent amount of time before the Dokkan meter arrives. So let's just keep on stalling for a little bit. And take on some damage so that we can heal back up. But now this is the time where we get type advantage. So that's going to be really, really good. I want to see at least... if we can get like 1 million damage, get the full HP recovery, that's all we really need, right? So yeah, that is going to be the goal. 1 million damage, that's pretty much a full senzu bean right there. Alright, we're going to tank a little bit. We have, again, we're going to sit around the same attack stat, so I think the best we're going to get is around 90,000 attack stat. But of course, we still have crits to see. 379k. 300,000 damage right there. 100,000 HP heal back. If you wanted to talk about the heal back. I mean, around 100,000. Not exactly 100,000, of course. Let's just keep taking on damage here. We're almost at the Dokkan meter, so pretty excited about that. Let's not get super attacks with Cooler. And I think if we start collecting same-colored orbs now, we should wrap around to Buuiccolo getting that Dokkan mode, which will be at the end of the showcase. Let me know in the comment section if you guys use this card still. I can see some uses for it. Like, it is actually a good linking partner for most of the Buu units if you're running like a full-on transformation boost Buu team. And the heal backs are really decent. One crit, you pretty much got a lot of your HP back for sure. Alright, so last super attack on this SSR Vegito Blue phase. 91,000 attack stat. We lowered the enemy's defense as well, so we could see some extra little bit of damage because of the perfect cell actually lowering super type enemies defense. Gonna take one super attack, tank it for 35,000, and then we're gonna heal it all back up with this super. Getting the crit, 401,000 damage, critical. Now I'm not too certain if we're actually gonna get the 1 mil damage. 12 key multiplier, by the way, is 140%, so it's not too bad. But it's not good at the same time, you know what I mean? So you'll grab this green, and as long as we don't somehow kill, we are going to get the Dokkan mode next turn. And hopefully we do some big damage. It is a pretty good rotation as well. Here we go. We took a big super attack, so we get to see if we can heal it all back up, which we should definitely. And we're going to get another seal in. I mean, we've been lowering the attack throughout this whole entire time. I really haven't been focusing on that too much here. But it definitely has saved us for a bit of damage. Look at those link skills just stack. Alright, here we go. We're going to get the Dokkan mode right here. Let's hope for some big damage. We have, again, 91,000 attack stats, so that's the max that we're going to get. Even though this card can heal quite a lot, it's not something that you'd bring on the Infinite History event or like the Legendary Goku event because of the low damage and the low health. 743,000 damage, almost to that 1 mil, but we fully healed up our HP, so that's pretty good. Because when you get to like really hard events with high defense, the card is pretty much too weak to really do big damage. You're gonna see it do like double-digit damage on like the Legendary Goku event, which pretty much makes him useless by then. So when it comes to weaker events, this guy is really effective, but on harder events, their defense is probably too high to do real damage. Like, sometimes even Big Pan doesn't do enough damage to heal us up quite a bit. But yeah, we're going to finish off the Vegito Blue, and we'll maybe get to see one more super attack. We'll see. We got one crit up ahead of us with an 18 key super. This might kill Vegito Blue. But yeah, actually, out of all the SR cards, I think this is one of the cooler ones for sure. Oh, one more super. Nice. Just because he's unique, you know. He's not totally useless. There are some pretty useless ones out there that I would never use. If I ran a certain team, this might be a choice for me for sure. Get one more super in. I'm going to take another super attack. Let's see how much he can tank a Vegeta Blue super attack. 29,000. And here we go. 379k. Final hit. 270,000 damage. And that's going to wrap up the showcase right there, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I'm going to leave in the top right. What do you guys think of the Buuiccolo? Do you think he is marginally good? Or would you pick a lot of other units instead for the team? Let me know in that poll. As always, guys, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. As always, stay busy. Peace out.